like to introduce you to our substitute STEM class teacher.
Hi. In this video, I'm going to try to show you how we create the connection between engineering, math, and science. You're going to see how we've tried to make learning about science fun. So take a look at what we've created for you today.
I think you're going to be impressed with this STEM class video.
We're going to learn a little bit about crabs today. What are we talking about?
Crabs!
I want to know who can spell crab here.
Crab.
Okay, you.
C-R-A-B.
Crab.
Crab.
Okay, who knows what a crab is in Spanish? Cangrejo, that's correct. There are many hundreds of crabs in the world. So Mr. A asked me if I could get a crab for your science class. When Mr. A asked me to get a crab, I called my grandson Nicholas. My grandson made this in the Keys with his papa because I told him I needed a crab, and he caught the crab. And I have the crab with me for you guys to see. I want to show you a film of my grandson Nicholas, who is going to explain, he says it very low so you got to be very quiet, who's going to explain to you how he made this crab trap. And so Nicholas designed this, and he's going to show you how it works.
This is my crab trap. I put it beside a crab hole because the crab is gonna want to go in here because there's a hot dog at the end, and when he walks by this part, nothing will happen with this probably, but then he'll trigger this trigger stick, which will allow this to go off of the trap. And this will fall down because it has a notch that's holding it in place, and like this.
Some crabs live on land and they make holes. I'm going to show you some crabs that live in the ocean, and I'm also going to show you some crabs that live on land, and I'm also going to show you a real crab.
What?
Yeah, a real crab, okay? This is a tiny little crab that lives underwater. They swim underwater, and they eat, and they eat. Now if you watch, you will be able to see, look, that is what they use to put their food in their mouth. Those little pinches right here is what the crab uses, like your hands, you know, when you get a sandwich or a chicken nugget and you feed yourself a chicken. Well, that's how the crab eats. He walks around on top of that fish and he finds little bits of food and he eats the little bits of food. Crabs sleep all day and they go out at night. The reason he's got a sponge on his back is that the other animals think that he's a sponge, not a crab, so they won't eat him. The crab grabs the sponge with his two back legs and he walks with it
Because he wants to look
it can take drastic action to escape.
so that he can look like a sponge and animals won't eat him.
Okay.
This is a very tricky little trap. Does everybody see inside there? See in there? See the hole right there? It's all big pipe. Well, this is called engineering. Watch how this works. The crab wakes up just at dark and he comes out looking for food. And what do you think he's looking for? He's looking for a piece of hot dog that Nicholas put way in the back of this pipe. He goes in here, right? He goes in there. He goes in there. He's walking around because the food is over here. So watch it. Watch what happens when the little crab. Ah, look what happened. When he walks past the little stick here, guess what happens? You see? Well, when he crawled, he found the hot dog. It tripped this device, and look, it closed. See this little stick closed? And now the crab was trapped in there. The one thing I never want you to do, don't ever try to grab a crab. I've got a real crab to show you. Who would like to see that crab? Okay, so everybody come around here that Nicholas captured. Are you ready? You know what? Don't put your hands in there because he bites.
I'm not gonna put my
No, because he bites. Look at the crab.
Yeah.
Now you see this crab? We caught that crab inside that crab trap. Look at the crab.
Whoa! Hi, buddy. He almost
Now watch this. Now you don't do this at home, okay? Mr. Bill knows how to capture a crab. When I was a little kid, my dad taught me how to catch a crab. And the only way you can grab a crab is by holding him by the two back legs. But look at this crab. Watch, look at him.
Let me touch it. I love crab.
When did you learn?
Crab.
Very gently, I am holding him by his back legs. Why is that? Because if I hold him by his back legs, he can't take this pincher right here. Does anybody want to put a finger in it? This is what he eats. He eats grass. I brought this crab all the way from the Keys for you to see him. And tomorrow, I'm taking him back to the Keys and I'm gonna let him go, see? And see, he's mad at Mr. Bill right now. He wants to fight Mr. Bill. So, what I'd like to see is a drawing of what you think your favorite crab should look like.
No animals were injured in the production of this video.
I'm glad I was able to provide a live specimen for the Kidworks STEM Lab, and now we're releasing him.